My name is Michael McGowan. I work for the University of Arkansas Division of Agriculture at the Livestock and Forestry Research Station just outside of Bethesda, Arkansas. I am the station forester here, and I'm responsible for the day-to-day timber harvesting activities and the research that takes place here on the station. We are doing this interview today because in October, the AFA, the Arkansas Forest Association, awarded this station the Tree Farm of the Year Award for 2019. The station is 17,000 to 2,000 acres, depending on 2D or 3D view. It's split into two distinct chunks, the headquarters block that you're looking at here now, and a 1,000-acre block of unbroken timber that you can see just in the background where the pines are sticking up on the second ridge of hills heading towards Stone County in the west. Our research forest is located in this direction and then behind us so that you can't really see it. Most of what we work on right now is oak regeneration. When I began my job 13 years ago, it had been 30 years since they had had a forester here on the station, and even longer than that since our stands were appropriately managed. So I don't know how much you know about oaks, but oaks grow in a single age class, much like a crop out in the field, you know, rice or soybeans. It comes up all at once, it all gets harvested at once, and then the next crop comes up underneath after that. And so most of our research, especially over there in the River Hills tract, is focused on increasing the amount of oak regeneration that we get prior to harvest so that we can cut down on costs for replanting as we attempt to stay sustainable and economic at the same time. What we're looking at here, split along this road, is our control block, where we see extremely overmature oak species with no regeneration coming in below them, and then a block where we've prepared our seed bed through a system of mid-story chemical injection and fire, with the goal being to put a lot of light on the forest floor and increase the amount of oak regeneration coming up in preparation for a harvest where we come through and we take some of our economically mature trees out for profit. So once we get our seed bed established, the next step is to come through and mark the shelter wood. The goal being that we want to leave the top third to top quarter of our valuable trees so that they will self-seed the ground out behind us. And once we have several thousand oak seedlings per acre, probably about 5 years from now, we'll come through and we'll take this age class of tree out and let the younger age class, the regenerating age class, come up underneath it. So what we're looking at now is a tract that was harvested in 2014. It's had 5 years for the oak regeneration that was present to start to come up on its own. And the hills that we've taken the cover off are covered with thousands of these per acre, and this will be the crop 80 to 100 years from now. We have a research forest over here that is specifically designed for demonstration, where we took an 80-acre block and carved it up into 10 8-acre blocks inside of that and replicated different harvest procedures in each block so that people can walk through it and get a sense of what they might like to do with their land when they go back and start looking at their back 40 or the family plot, whatever they've got hanging out. When I set up a timber sale, I like a timber sale to be able to make the university money because that's how I pay for my existence. After that, I want it to be sustainable, and once the university can make some money while still being sustainable, we try to incorporate a research or a demonstration component into every timber sale that we do.